Hi guys, last night we just arrived in Bali and it was a really long process in the airport to pass by, and in this video we want to help you and show you everything you need to know before traveling to Bali and have all the documents prepared.
I think there is way too much information and not everything is true, so we wanted to share with you our experience. Step number one. When we just landed,
we went to the hall and there was a lady inviting us to sit down and present the following documents.
COVID certification and your passport.
We moved to the second step, which was
paying your visa. At least for Romania we have visa on arrival, so you need to check the information for your country. If in Indonesia you are allowed to receive visa on arrival, or you need to apply before you're coming here. So this depends from where country you're coming. But for Romania we receive visa on arrival, so you need to go and pay a tax.
It's $35 or other currency if you have other currencies.
What you need to know is that you will need to have the exact amount, because for example if you have like $100 and you need to pay 70, they will give you the difference in rupiah, but the exchange rate is very low, so it's not recommended to do that. The following step is to go to the immigration check, so you need to show there also some documents.
There you will need to give the passport. They will ask for your plane ticket that you've arrived with, so you need to have it on hand. And they asked me how many days I will spend in Bali.
Yeah, I think it's up to the officer. I didn't receive any questions, so he just looked at my passport, at my plane ticket, and that was it.
Yeah, it was a pretty soft step. So no major issues at this point.
Yeah. Actually, we thought it's gonna be like a more heavy process, but everything went so smooth. We didn't encounter any issues.
We were always waiting to be asked about that application that everyone says to install it, the Pierluigi.
I think it's Penduli. We don't know how to pronounce it.
The Penduli, but they don't ask you at all about it.
We will show you how the application looks like, but nobody asked us about that.
Nobody.
So we don't know what's the point of installing that.
They asked us on the KL airport
about
it.
When we board.
Yeah, just do you have it? Yes, we have it. We showed them, and that was all.
Yeah, anyway, we completed there like some basic information about ourselves, like your family name, your given name, your passport number, and that's it. I think very basic information.
Yes.
But nobody asked us about that.
And right after the immigration we thought that everything was done, but we saw after that people writing some papers, and we were curious to see what is it.
Actually, there were some basic information, and one of them was how much money you carry with you.
Yeah, it was customs. It was a specific form and asking you if you are transporting a large amount of money, if you have a number of cigars or cigarettes, and also really valuable objects.
Assets, yeah, with you. Yeah, so there were questions to answer like with yes or no, some basic questions, and
the good part is that you can do one form for multiple people, but just be specific there when you complete it, that is for the whole family.
Yeah, so one form for one family. That's the point.
A lot of bureaucracy, but they are really chill on reviewing the papers, so don't stress too much.
Yeah, I think we also filmed how the form looks like, so we will show you.
Yeah, we will put it somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. It's just another check from their end, but they are very chill.
Right after that, you are entering Bali territory.
Officially.
Yeah, it was really exciting for us, as it was our dream to come here.
So maybe it will be good like to do a very short recap. So step number one is it the first check, meaning that you need to show your passport and your vaccination certificate.
Then pay the visa. This is the second step. Pay it for $35 or convert it in your local currency.
Step number 3, you go to the immigration officer and they are checking your passport, your boarding pass, and they ask you all sort of questions. If the case, it depends on the officer anyway.
Yes.
So good luck with that.
Step number 4 is to pass through the customs area, where you need to complete a form if you have a large amount of money or possess cigarettes or any valuable objects. We just took our luggage and the visa is for 30 days, and now we are going to meet our driver, but first we will gonna extract some money from the ATM. Right after you pass the border, there will be a large number of taxi drivers that either will wait somebody with a name on it or will try to bargain with you to take the taxi.
Not necessarily taxi drivers, but they can be like usual drivers from different villas or hotels or whatever. If you didn't book anything from your villa or from your friend or from someone you know that has been already in Bali, there's no need to worry. You can go. I saw also, I think it was a Grab office in there, so you can go there, or if you have internet, actually there was Wi-Fi in the airport, so if you have the application like Grab or Gojek already installed on your phone, you can call Grab or...
Yes, having internet in the airport did save us. We thought and we heard that it's not a good internet connection, but we didn't have any problems. They kind of disconnected us at some point because we didn't use it at all time, but you can reconnect really fast and the internet works fine, so don't worry about this part. We didn't want to bargain, so we chose a specific shuttle, and we paid like 300k rupiah, Indonesian rupiah, the local currency, and we thought it's not that expensive.
This is till Ubud, which is important to mention.
Yeah.
So 300k till Ubud. It's a larger distance, so that's why we pay more. But for example, if you're staying in Seminyak or Kuta or Canggu, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper.
So we did receive also some offers of 400k, 350k. This was the best offer and we took it. It's a local tour operator from Bali, and we saw a lot of good reviews, and yeah, it was really friendly. The taxi driver
Was really nice, and he was really happy and in such a good mood.
he was offering us so much joy, and he was happy and he was making jokes, and yeah, Kaderu, if you see us, we say hello.
Yeah, he was very nice, and we would definitely come back to him if we will need driving services. And he also told us a lot about local history while he was driving, and we shared our experiences from Romania. He shared with us his traditional dishes and habits from here, so it was a really good drive, and we learned a lot.
Yeah, we made like 1 hour and 15 minutes from the airport till the center of Ubud. We stay near the center.
It was a traffic jam at that time because it was around, I think, 8 p.m. or something. Yeah. So it was crowded, but it was okay. We arrived, I think, around 10 p.m. At our villa, so it was good.
And one last thing that you need to do is to buy a SIM card. We don't recommend it to buy it from the airport, as we saw some expensive prices there.
Like double, triple, or
Double
more.
or triple.
I think triple and more, I would say.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
We booked 2 SIM cards for 18 gigabytes with 100k Indonesian rupiah, so just to have it as a reference. And the internet is really good, and we can use it in all Bali.
Yeah, and the thing is that we ordered, let's say, our SIM card from the local agency that we told you about. So after the driver picked us up, he came with us to a lady, and she was installing our SIM cards. She was having what she needed in order to install everything, and also she ensured that everything is working fine.
And we send it in advance, the identification number from the phone and also the passport, so they needed to register in advance so that they will install the app in a right way.
I think this is really important for you to note. If you are a tourist here in Bali, you cannot receive a SIM card without providing your passport, like a photo with your passport and your identification number from your phone. So you need to do a screenshot of that because this is the local rule here. So everyone needs to do that in order to receive a SIM card, but it's something very easy to do, and I think it takes up to a few hours to activate your SIM card, so you need to take note of that as well.
These were all the informations we wanted to share with you.
We hope you find it useful, and all the information from here will help you when you are coming to Bali.
Subscribe to our channel. I'm Adrian.
I'm Laura.
We are Travel and Tell No One. We are in Bali for 2 whole weeks.
Please stay with us. We will keep posting from Bali, and we will create some beautiful videos for you to watch and to share with your friends, family, so on and so forth. So please keep an eye on us.
Let's discover Bali together.